Hello and welcome to Future Imperfect. I'm your host, Steve Megatron Phillips, captain of the USS Future Imperfect. I'm live on location at the Michigan Science Center for their After Dark event on Star Trek. And I will say that it's pretty interesting so far. I've seen quite a few different uniforms, from TOS to the DS9 TNG film style, and a couple people with even the 60s hair from the Star Trek event, and it's kind of cool. We're getting ready for the Star Trek trivia event in a little bit, and I'm going to record during that and have that segment on. I'm hoping to get the commander of Starfleet on the podcast in a little bit. We'll just kind of see how that goes. They're setting up for a Star Trek game, kind of like a bridge simulator type setup over in another section. They're also having like a bead badge making, so you get to make like Star Trek badges out of beads, and they iron it. There's a lot of people gearing up, a lot of people coming towards the Star Trek trivia booth and getting ready to test their Trek knowledge. Yeah, it was great. They started the event with the TOS Star Trek theme, and you could hear the Space, the Final Frontier. I've also got a variety of pictures I'm taking for the event, going to have on the episode post on geekcastradio.com, so be sure to tune into that. So next when you hear us, we'll be having the Star Trek trivia, and I'll be recording that. So we'll be back after this.
Everybody ready for round two? Round two. Match the captain to their ship. This will be the fun one. USS Voyager, NCC 74656. Is it Captain Kirk, Captain Jonathan Archer, Captain Catherine Janeway, or Picard? A, B, C, or D? Is everybody ready? Yes. And the answer is C, Captain Janeway. Bonus question. Does the Voyager have a shuttle bay?
M35 and 6.
And the answer is yes. The shuttle bay holds a number of shuttles, including the Delta Flyer.
More shuttles than they started.
Next question. This one should be the most obvious one here. USS Enterprise, NCC 1701, original Constitution class. Is it A, B, C, or D? This is the original Enterprise. Now,
701.
no bloody A, B, C, or D.
I like that episode.
Well, it's great.
But who was her first captain?
Oh, that's in here too.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when there's something.
And the answer is Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Oh, who commanded?
Who commanded the Enterprise before Kirk?
Oh,
Bonus question. Oh, you people are in for a rude awakening.
what are you saying, Ace? Trick question. All right.
I see some mad erasers going out there. Okay.
Stick the battery back.
We have to start yelling.
Yeah, I'll have to start yelling. Battery died. Alright, who commanded the Enterprise before Kirk? And the answer is... Captain Christopher Pike, although it was also commanded by Captain Robert April prior to that.
Okay. April first, then Pike, then Kirk.
Either answer is
And then technically Spock.
Yeah, for a little.
So either one makes sense. And then Becca, I wasn't sure if to go Pike or...
Yeah, I know.
So exactly after Pike, because I figured out some pleasure in the research.
But, alright, next question. USS Enterprise NX-01, was it A, B, C, or D?
Was it A, B, C, or D?
We love the microphone.
Batteries, so I just want to check what kind they are.
Thank
I
you.
was starting to speak and then it's like,
Oh, yeah. Once it dies, it does not want to be
I
done.
mean, I'm probably
Everybody
louder
got
than
an
the whole
answer?
building.
We have an answer.
Please
The
don't
question answer is Captain Archer. What was the top speed of that Enterprise? Warp 3, 5, or 7?
Everybody got an answer?
And the answer is Warp 5.
Theoretically, it was Warp 5.
It was usually like Warp 4.
They never actually quite made it there, but theoretically. Yeah, no. I mean, they did it.
It's called false advertising.
Hey, you know, we just make, we're Star Trek, we make it up as we go along.
It's the Star Trek placebo effect.
Especially with Discovery. Next question is the USS Enterprise 1701D. Like how they changed up the captains too. Who is the captain of that ship? A, B, C, or D?
Everybody got an answer?
And it is Captain Picard. What is the name of the ship's lounge on?
How come everybody knows the name of the bar right off?
We're nerds. You know, we like someplace to hang out. The answer to that is?
Whoops. Sorry, technical difficulties.
10 forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you always have to bottle the real stuff under the bar.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now? Good. Next question. USS Excelsior, NCC 2000, who is her captain? A, B, C, or D? This, well, from A, B, C, or D.
It must be A.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the answer is? Captain Sulu.
Shit. From here, I thought it was the guy from Ferris Bueller.
Bueller. Yeah, it's not Captain Harriman with the
No,
Enterprise.
I'm like,
Yeah. So, the Excelsior was originally built to test what new technology?
oh, this one's kind of a hard one.
Yeah, especially because the spore drive doesn't work.
You know it,
Well,
don't
I
give
think
it
the spore drive
away.
does work.
Well, it does, but...
I think Section 31 has a spore drive.
And the answer is? Transwarp drive. Something they don't figure out until Voyager.
Which they recycle for the Borg.
Yes.
Missed one on that one. The bonus question.
Next question is, well, that's the end of round 2, so hand in your sheets.
So I got one wrong.
You will be graded. You will be graded. You will hand them in. Resistance is futile.
I didn't think important answer. I didn't watch a lot of Voyager.
Sure.
That's the only one I got wrong. I didn't watch a lot of Voyager, so yeah. I was thinking if it didn't land, it really didn't get jumped.
I am.
I watched a lot of Voyager. So I watched the whole series.
Yeah, I actually just went through it not that long ago.
I think it's better.
They all do.
Yeah.
Really, what I found is with Star Trek around season 3 to 4, they kind of coalesce and then they figure out what they're doing and they power through. Yeah. Well, if they can get
Enterprise only lasted 4, unlike the others. It only lasted 4 years.
Enterprise was a casualty of CBS and Paramount.
Yeah.
Well, and the writers strike.
And last movie, that was the best.
Which one? Yes, MC on the like the best. Yeah. Yeah, they had a lot going against them. Because actually the whole Cindy thing, you used to read it but they rewrote that whole story out because
right more than
right after 9/11.
and another lady.
And so that wasn't originally what that next season was supposed to do. And then
Just letting you know.
and then everybody got this feeling of, well, what happens if you get attacked? And so that's where the whole thing is.
We're starting round 3. Name the alien.
Should I go do it and then?
What is that alien?
But you have to spell it correct. Where they were? I bet it was. They were out there in like the California desert. I bet it was.
Yeah. And that don't make them like breathe well.
And the answer is the Gorn. Which looks nothing like that in the newer series. How did Captain Kirk defeat the Gorn captain in battle?
Now, if I could put because I know you use the environment to create like basically like a blunderbuss and build up.
Just put that. Make sure you're writing legibly so the scorekeeper can read your writing. He was asking. So the answer to the question is by constructing a cannon out of native materials found on the planet. That's just 3.
I made a cannon and shot diamonds at them. That's what killed diamonds.
Yeah, they use that in Star Trek Online as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, you get to kill 3 of them.
Did you guys see the Mythbusters episode where they actually tried to do this? And they just would have killed everybody.
Yeah. Next question is, what is this alien species? No, they don't all look that ugly.
What did they make? A potato cannon?
They're not that pretty.
No, they're not. Especially when you stand from behind. The answer is a Ferengi. This Ferengi owns the bar on Deep Space Nine. What is his name? For the bonus question.
Gotta spell it correctly.
The answer is Quark. Quark's bar, Deep Space Nine.
On the promenade.
On the promenade of Deep Space Nine, yes.
But what level on the promenade? Well, I mean, it's both types of huh? Yeah, there's only 2 levels.
It was on the main level.
And technically it went up to the second one too.
Yeah. The next question is, what is this alien species? And they get uglier with time. And special effects.
Now the real question you have to ask is what are they asking for? The alien species before the stuff or after? It's more of a collector.
Their key phrase is resistance is futile.
Which seems not to be true.
No, you don't have a choice.
Super
What you do?
futile.
The answer is the Borg. When captured by the Borg, Captain Picard had a new name. What was Picard's Borg name?
I remember that episode. I was really upset when he became a Borg.
There's no not enough excitement in here. Wake up, people.
I can't. We're excited.
That's what you call
The answer is Locutus of Borg.
Yep.
Next question. Which one is a Klingon?
Everybody got an answer? Or do you mean like 4 seconds?
Which one's a Klingon? The answer is
Trick question!
both of them.
Yeah. They had an Enterprise episode like that.
The original series, they had the augment virus. Well, they explained it in Enterprise, but
Yeah.
They patched that hole.
they patched that loophole.
We'll see how they patch the Discovery hole.
Yeah, the Discovery loophole, that's...
Although I think it has something to do with the fact that there's 24 houses, and later on there's only 12.
Yeah, so they exterminate them. So what is the name of this Klingon weapon? This guy owns one.
True. I didn't bring it though.
He didn't think that the weapon and, alcohol would mix
I
well.
brought my Klingon mug, but...
The answer is
Got a couple blood wine.
that left.
Blood wine?
I just spelled it.
Yeah, I brought my blood wine.
I just spelled it.
That doesn't sound very fierce.
After that,
Who are those 3 Klingons?
oh, that,
That's just my own question. I'm just...
oh, this is a good one. That's, one of them is
They're from the DS9 episode, but they all originate from the original series. And they had no ridges on their forehead.
Some growth ridges.
Core, King, and Koloff.
There you go.
Yeah.
I remembered the episode, I just couldn't remember the name.
Yeah. The next question is... Which ship did this alien serve on?
What's that actor's name?
Steven something.
He looks familiar. Other than the Star Trek.
And the answer is... Dr. Phlox on the NX-01 Enterprise is the Chief Medical Officer. Bonus question, Dr. Phlox is fond of what type of Earth food? The faces are hilarious to look at right now, with the confusion. It's just great.
This is like one of the hardest questions yet, actually.
It gets really absurd with some of the questions. It's funny.
I think this is it.
I can't see it. And the answer is
It wouldn't tell you anyway.
Got it.
Chinese food.
Got it.
The next question is...
That's it.
Oh, that's the end of round 3. I am terrible at telling time.
That one.
I don't even know if he's done scoring round 1. I hope he gets one back.
Is there a round 4?
Yeah. And then a final round.
Wait,
Missed 2 so far, that's not bad. Out of 30 questions, I got 28 of them right.
Sometimes off a little bit before, like, I looked at the trivia questions the other day, and I was like, man, I want to answer for a couple of questions, but
Alright, so this
It's hard
is
because
penultimate
you
round.
don't know exactly what the proof is going to be like. We've done trivia a couple of places.
Yeah.
It's,
Sometimes you gotta dumb it down or nobody gets anything.
yeah.
Oh.
Is this part of round 3?
Part of round 4?
This is
We're round 4 now.
oh, this is a multi-part question. Yeah, it's the final.
Now, what happened to round 4? Round 4?
I think that is round 4.
No, we didn't. We've only done
Yeah.
3.
Well, that's the final round.
Well, there's no. We got a round 4 and a final round.
We're missing a
I
round,
didn't.
folks.
I didn't
We're
print the
missing a round. We can just make up round 4 questions.
find pictures of some of them.
What's the velocity of light in a vacuum?
Real science?
Real science, yeah. Shut up! You don't get to use the variable. It's unfair.
While we're waiting, what does anybody know what today's star date is? If it were the original series, I know she knows.
18-9-420.
This is where we're at. And then it goes on to like, but I don't know if this is part of round 3. This is all round 3. Okay, so we're good to go. Okay, we get this back in and then we're good to go. Or you can let me know, I'll be back.
We're going to start the final round. Final question.
So there is no round.
No, this is.
So we're doing the final round.
Yeah, final round. This is a multi-part question, 20 points each, total value 80 points. Name the pet. Who is that?
Oh, do I have to name the name of the pet?
Yeah. You have to know the pet.
So the name of the pet.
Yes, the name of the pet.
Got it.
You will not speak Calico. Unless that's the cat's name.
Just put up a cat on my way to that I erase this. I don't want people to say, oh, you can't do it right now.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Chester. Pet cat of Miles O'Brien on Deep Space Nine.
How can it spy?
No, I knew that one. I knew that wasn't that. Wrong color.
And our next pet is? Yes, the fish, not the board.
I know some cards.
He's in the cards ready room.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
And the answer is? Livingston was a resident of Captain Picard's ready room aboard the Enterprise D.
Which would be a screwed up place for a fish to live. I mean,
Especially when it crashes.
yeah, no doubt. What do you think a fish feels when it goes to war?
I wonder if they go back and would last like.
The next question is,
What?
who is that dog?
That one I know.
And who does he belong to?
The ready room's at the top.
Yes, it's a beagle.
No. I know this.
I know this one. This one I know.
That's one dead fish.
This one I know.
I have this one in Star Trek Online too.
I know this one. This is the first one I've actually known.
Is everybody ready? Good. The answer is Porthos, Captain Archer's pet beagle aboard the NX-01 Enterprise.
With Scotty in the
Yeah, which in the rebooted Star Trek,
transported him and never came back.
Scotty transported him and he never reappeared. So,
Pets are forever.
so the next animal is
I know this one.
That one I know.
that one is not the answer. But it's that one.
I know this one, but that just shows how easy it is because I don't watch Star Trek anymore.
And the answer is Spock, Commander Data's cat aboard the Enterprise D.
I knew that first one wasn't because of the color. I got 2 of the 4.
And they're going to be compiling those points and collecting them, so just do a few minutes.
Everybody to play! Yay!
Once the points are tabulated, they'll have to be handing out some track posters and some tickets for future After Dark events.
The 28 of the 30 regular ones and half not bad.
Starfleet 27 now.
Actually, stardate negative something. It is. What's the real stardate?
The stardate for the original series right now is negative 27, 8324.0834.
They haven't quite got there yet.
Yeah. TNG negative 30,000 or 305,720.0460.
Yeah, negative. We haven't even got there. Yeah, that's how we recognize stardates in the club. You're right.
What, 2018.2638?
Yeah, that's what we usually do for like when we do our certificates for academy and stuff. Like that's usually we use start date, the year, the month, and the day.
Just wait a couple more minutes. They're almost done scoring round 3, and they'll have round 4 shortly thereafter. So we'll know who our winners are after that. So we have our winners, and what you get to have your name on the sheet. You just sign up your name, your phone number, and your email. For tickets for a future, you get 2 tickets to an After Dark event, and you get to pick a Star Trek poster back there, which are unceremoniously laid on the floor. So, our first place winner is Shane.
Please write your name, number, and email here, and they will take care of the tickets. And then
Oh, sorry, that's second place.
come back
Sorry.
here.
I'm blind as a bat.
And these are like, some of them are like what they put out for like the IMAX.
Corner 2 is first place.
Make sure you write legibly if you want your prizes.
We have a tie for third place with
When he's done, you can write your name or an email.
and Dana Moore. Have a round of applause for our winners. Although some of these questions are very hard, so we all did well. So thank you for playing this Trek Trivia.
And we're back. So we did the Star Trek trivia. So that was it was quite fun, actually. I discovered something new about myself, that apparently the stage fright I had as a child no longer applies. However, I do have a very similar, I get more of an anxiety, like kind of nervous twitch than an actual stage fright. So that's something I've learned about myself by doing this Star Trek event, and I kind of wanted to test it after doing this. And I have to say, first of all, that I'd never done a live event of presenting anything. I'd never done like the show up, mingle, be my podcast self, which is really me. It's just I get nervous in new situations. And so I kind of put that aside, and the normal me came out, and so that was kind of nice. And so I had a lot of fun with it. I have to say too that I got to meet Commander of Starfleet International, Fleet Admiral Dan Toole. Super nice guy, very knowledgeable. He was kind of having fun messing with the crowd during the Trek trivia, which I'm sure you'll hear on some of the recording. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It was. 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 It was.
it's kind of interesting when you break it down. And I had a lot of fun. Met the RC for Starfleet International's Region 13, the regional coordinator. Met a Commodore from Region 13. I'm just spazzing on names right now. Met a couple of people that were super knowledgeable, and yet drunk. So it was a lot of fun. I would like to extend a awesome, warm felt thank you for the honor of being able to host the podcast there, able to do Trek trivia, and it kind of jumped through some of the various fun aspects of the whole process. And I didn't get to see the bead making thing, but they kind of taught you how to make a Star Trek bead character and badge with magnets, and I did get to see one that somebody made. I could make those at home just because my son has the beads, and I've just for fun before put together a Star Trek insignia from the Enterprise. So yeah, and then the Sinclair also had a flight simulator in space kind of going on, just kind of, I don't even know what software it was, but they were running it from their own end on their little server computer. So that was pretty cool. And the planetarium show, they kind of explained all the, you went through the 9 planets. And I guess the planetarium director mentioned how she used to have to argue with 7th graders as far as no, there's 9 planets, and she says now they're grown adults, meaning that because they declassified Pluto as a planet in 2006, and it is now a dwarf planet, or they say it's not downgraded, but it's declassified. So yeah, it didn't meet certain criteria that we put forth as a human culture. So, but no, the show was really cool. They took you through a wormhole to get back to Earth, and she had a lot of little Star Trek puns in there, and it was fun. And I'd just like to extend a big congratulations to Michigan Science Center, and a big thank you for having the opportunity to be there and host the event. Would love to come back, and who knows, maybe I'll get to host something else like that soon at another convention or at the Science Center again in the future. And it was great mingling with everybody. They gave away some Star Trek posters from when their IMAX had the Star Trek movie, and when they had the Star Trek Expedition there at one point, which I wish I was there for that when they had it. But yeah, They gave those away as prizes. They gave away passes to future events, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode I almost said Ultra Geek, Future Imperfect, and that you got something out of it, that you enjoyed the trivia aspect. I know it's a little loud. I know that part of the initial recording is loud. They had a DJ. I have no idea where the DJ was. I never went over there. I'm not into all the super loud music, so I kind of shied away from there. Plus, I was sitting with my equipment and answering questions about Trek, and having some fun conversations, throwing out what's the star date and some other random trivia. And then when we did the matching to the starships, or matching, the captains to the ships, I made a joke because the crowd was not as lively as I was hoping, and they were kind of surprised that the event coordinators that more people, or that people were dressed in Trek to begin with, like dressed in uniform.
And I saw a couple of original series. I saw a yellow shirt, the gold shirt, the blue shirt. I didn't see a red shirt, surprisingly enough. I did see in TNG red shirt. I saw a Sierra uniform, or not. Yeah, it was a Sierra uniform from Star Trek Online. I saw there were 2 DS9 or TNG film uniforms, which were worn by people from the Sinclair, the Admiral, and the Commodore. Their regional coordinator was wearing a gold TNG like t-shirt. I saw a couple people that were decked out. One was in the blue Dr. Crusher outfit, and somebody else was in the gold outfit as well. And then I saw one Voyager captain costume. So it was interesting seeing the different eras represented there. I did not see an Enterprise at all. If I would have had my Odyssey dress uniform, which is basically like the Wrath of Khan mixed with TNG, that's what you get. So I didn't see a Wrath of Khan one either, so I was a little sad about that. But either way, it was still cool seeing all the things that people had. I was explaining about the communicators, and because I had those on the desk from my personal collection. A couple people asked me if they were the prizes, and I says no, they're not. But yeah, it was a great event. I was really glad that I did this and that I was invited. And again, thank you for the opportunity at the Michigan Science Center. If you want to go down there, check them out. They've got a lot of cool stuff, from a mini Mackinac Bridge to a little pyrotechnics class that they have. They have the planetarium. They have a lot of stuff to do there. There's a lot of sciencey stuff. There's this. They have the starship or these spaceships from NASA. Not actual ones, but they're kind of they're scale models of lower. But it's still a lot of it's really awesome to see. So, anyways, that rounds out this episode of Future Imperfect. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. So live long and prosper.